Hello everyone, this is day 2 of trying to reach 1900 ELO before the end of this year, so hopefully we can do it. Let's just get started with a 10-minute game. Alright, and we get paired with a 1779 out of Azerbaijan. So this is typically what I play as white, the Nimzowitsch Larsen attack. And it looks like he's trying to play, I guess it's the classical variation. He just likes pushing his C pawn past, and usually I take here. Knight development, castle, knight out. Just castle first. I have a problem with castling. Pins it. It's not really a problem yet. I want to help him undouble his pawns, so we'll see if he wants to make an isolated double pawns. Alright, let's just see, let's just ask the question. I normally do like, alright, I actually don't like when they do this. I want to get my B1, my B knight over to D2, just so I can break the pin and get my knight off that file. But I don't know if pushing, I don't know if pushing to D4 would be best. Take, and then what if he takes on C4? I would have an isolated pawn on C3, but then he would also have an isolated pawn on C6. So we could try it. I just gotta remember to take with either the bishop or the pawn, or the I could do queen, but then if I do the queen, he could take on F3, and I'd be forced to take back with my G2 pawn. I think I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna do. Is that just so wrong? If I do it like this, rook over if he castles that way. That's just such a big weakness. I think I'm just gonna take back with a bishop. Actually, I'm gonna do the pawn. Let's see what he does. I think he's gonna take on C4 now. He doesn't. That gives me an opportunity to push C4 if I want to now and kind of lock it in. Does pushing on C4 make sense? I'm gonna push on C4 because it looks like C6 is a permanent weakness for him now. And I know my D4 pawn may be a weakness too, but I have two things protecting it right now. And I can break the pin now by going to D3. I'm thinking about knight to E5, targeting the C6 pawn. Jumps in. What is he targeting? Nothing too much yet. I wonder if this is ever gonna move. G4. I don't think so yet. Now the question is, do I develop my B1 knight or do I just jump right in? I think I have time to jump in because, you know what, I'm gonna jump in first. We'll see what he does. And I do have a problem with time recently, as you guys probably seen from the first video. But let's see what we can do. See, doesn't that just blunder a pawn? C6. Tempoing the queen. Tempoing the queen, I can, yeah, so. Okay, so I see what he wants. But can I just go back to b4 instead? He wants me to go back, he takes, I take, and then he can take back, and I would have, get that pawn back. But what if I just pull back this way and reroute it if I want? He doesn't have any sacrifices, does he? I'm gonna go back this way. Okay, so he's looking for a discovered attack. I could attack his queen. I attack his queen. Not sure. I just feel like I should get out of this pin before it causes me a lot of trouble. So I'm thinking e3 or f3. So e3 he can tempo me. g3 or no. Yeah, e3 he can tempo me. f3 can he tempo me? Yeah, he has, oh no, he doesn't have the fork because of the b1 pawn. I'm gonna go. I'll try this. I have to centralize my rooks. And I have to get that b1 knight. Okay. d3. Not really feeling too comfortable with this position. He's just pushing his pawns though, so I think, can we just push on that? I'm gonna try to push on that. If I can get my pawn up to b6, I think that'd be very, I think I'm in the lead right now. It's just like tactics wise, recently I've been missing them a lot, so. I almost think it's like a no-brainer to push now. Just because I'm threatening a pin. I almost want to go d1 with my rook. Looks like he's trying to come in. Oh, but he's also... Do I have to tempo him away first? Okay. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. That still doesn't work. I feel like he wants to come in here. Can I go here? I think I can. I have to be mindful of this pin right here. But I don't think it's a problem yet. I just don't know how to develop this knight. Okay. I think that's what I needed, to be honest. Alright, so slide my queen back. Slide my queen to e2, e3. Because I gotta stay protecting my knight. If I go here, it's looking pretty good to me. And now I want to offer a queen trade because I have 2 connected pass pawns. Or there's 3 connected pawns, but 2 of them are passed. And now I think we can tempo the queen away. Can I? Wait, is the queen almost trapped? He has to. If I go here, he has to go all the way to A8. Oh, I got 2 minutes left. All right, let's quicken. Let's speed this up. Oh, he has that. Is he trapped? He's finding these moves. Now I have a discovered attack on his queen. Oh, that just blunders a piece. Guys, it's not looking. I definitely have a. What? There we go, guys. So time was not good, but luckily he blundered a queen at the end. Let's take a quick look at that game review. There's definitely spots I could have played better. Well, let's just look at it quick. Okay, 85.5%, that's not too bad. I think there was a lot of tactics in that game that I probably missed. So it was very even, and I only was losing at one point when it looks like I had a blunder. So Nimzo Larson. Yeah, I always take there because I either get trapped or I have to go right back. Common development. Okay, they don't want me to push the C pawn. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. In this position, it's just don't do it. Just try to kick the bishop out already. Then I do that in the next turn. Push my D pawn. Okay, so they wanted to take. That's what I was wondering. Excuse me. Taking back with the queen. He takes. I take with my G pawn. And then does he just want me to move my king over? Take, and then I think I would have to move my... Just move my king over or do anything? I guess, but alright. That's what they wanted me to do. Oh, it's a blunder? How is that a blunder? Whoa. Okay, so I can't take it because he takes here and gets my rook and my bishop. That's insane. I did not see that. Alright, but then after that, I think we played pretty solid. Just kept pushing that pawn. And then right here, I think he blundered. Right there, he just totally missed the queen. And I thought he was going to take. I take. He can't really do anything after that. He's just... I'll be taking rooks. Yeah, alright, good game. Let's try to do a game 2. 1756. Normal setup. Gotta play a little faster this time. So I think the move is knight to f3. And then I think he's going to trade it off. But I think this is all book, most around. He's got to watch out for this. Okay, he does. I think I take now. Castle, centralize the rook. I did not want him to take yet. The question is, do I slide back? Do I have enough time to slide back? I'm gonna try it. I really like this diagonal. That's why I shouldn't do it. Looks like this is good, but then he goes here. I take here. He takes here. I take here. Let's try it quick. He did the move first. I knew that was a dumb move. So I just blundered. Let's see if we can get any sort of compensation for this. If I take back, he goes here. Alright, what if I go here first? Yeah, this position kind of fell apart like crazy. But I think he blundered. I think he blundered big time. Now the question is, do we want the draw? It says bishop trapped. I mean his knight trapped first of all. It looks like it is, to be honest. So if I take on a6, what does he do? He does something, maybe trying to get out of the pin, or here. Then I go to a3. Can he get out? Doesn't look like he can. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. I guess we both blundered in the opening. I think that's just too slow though. So he just wants to double my pawns. I'm still gonna take. And his bishop is gonna kind of be staring into nothing because his d4 pawn is just stuck. Let's check and get my knight out of there. Ooh, queen trade. Check. Back. I don't think I have any takes with the rook, which he'll still be right next. So if I take the queen, I have two rooks and two connected pass pawns on the left side, or I guess one, but I'm gonna take. Just get my knight out of there. I think this is definitely winning endgame now. Stack my rooks. Not yet though, because he could go to the A file with his rook. Speaking of the A file, tell me guys if you like the name. I started off the channel with the name V file, but I changed it just to VChess or something kind of generic, but we may have to change that soon. Where does he want to go? He wants to tempo my piece away. Thinking here, how does he protect that except moving his bishop back? That's what I'm going to go for. I'm down to 5.5 minutes. Ooh, actually, I didn't see that for some reason. I actually stopped protecting this d2 pawn, but I guess with a move like this, it'll protect it. Not sure how they'll protect the d3 pawn. I don't know if it matters. I think this is a good move because if he moves anywhere in here, he walks into a discover check. And I can check here, take his rook. And if he doesn't, I take here and pin and fork both his pieces. So he might be looking at a resignation soon. Definitely a sloppy game, but, you know, that's sometimes how games are played. Yeah, I think this is just completely winning now. He doesn't have any checks. He's in check right now. Wonder if he's just trying to run the clock out. Okay, so he went. I'm just thinking this check looks pretty good. I could sack the rook, then take the bishop. If he takes here, once I do that, I could go here, take, or I could just go here and just not get rid of my bishop. I meant my rook. He doesn't really have a whole lot, that's his problem. And this still works, even if he does this, I just pin his pieces together. If you guys want to see me do blitz or bullet games as well, I can definitely do that. I'm rated highest in rapid, but my bullet rating is like 1400. That's a pretty clean way to get into the game, and that's the game. Let's check a quick game review and end this video. So I played with 89% accuracy, no blunders, but I did have a miss and no mistakes. So normal stuff. This is normally what I do. Okay, don't want me to take yet. They just want me to castle instead. See, that's the problem, because he did the best move. They did want me to pin, so I wasn't losing as much as I thought I'd be, because I thought it was a really bad blunder. He blundered, though, because I had to check. Yeah, he was forced to step up. I take. And I made not the best call. Did they just want me to, what did they want me to do? Alright, so the same thing, basically. Okay, but I did it like this, and got a pretty dominant position after that. And after that, it was just clean up. I like this move right at the end, just forking him, and then I'd have a knight and a rook left over with a a file wide open. It would have been easy checkmate. But yeah, good thing we got 2 wins. Now rated 1782. Come back tomorrow to see if I can win 2 more games. Peace.